and ever and ever. Give the Lord a mighty, mighty. Raise the right hand with me. Say with me, let the heaven declare the glory of God. And all the greatness of God. All inheritance of my Father shall fall upon me. So shall it be. It may all be still. Do you love today? Clap today. It's amazing to know that God is truly for you. Isn't it? Yes. And when God is truly for you, you fear no one. Today I command the power of God to be for you, all of you. The blessing of the Lord is not looking for anyone. The blessing of the Lord knows where to go in. And the blessing of the Lord knows where to stop, isn't it? Today, I command the blessing of the Lord to stop with you. I command the blessing of the Lord to hug you, cleave to you, stay with you. Let the fire of God stay with you. Let the power of God stay with you. Let the anointing of the Lord stay with you. Let the everlasting power of God stay with you forever and ever and ever. Let the heaven declare the glory of God and all his fullness fall upon his people. Many of you, you're coming from a very far away. You sacrifice to be here. Some of you owe money to be here. Taxi man said he wants some more money. You say you don't have it, but you're still coming. Today, I command you to own 5 of that same taxi that you're coming to. The Bible says you shall lend and not borrow. Today, I command you not even to lend, but you shall give. For the power of God will have so much to give you, so you have to give. Today, I want you to cut off all connection with the outside world. Don't lend anyone so you and anyone don't have no problem to get back anything. Don't associate with anyone so you and anyone don't have no problem. Be very selfish, especially if you're climbing the ladder. Be very selfish. Stay alone on your ladder. If you're on your ladder and someone called to you and say, oh, you don't call to me, say, I didn't see you. Go up your ladder. Blind your eyes and climb your ladder. Stop, look back on the outside world. Stop, look back who is hurting, who is depressed, who is sick, who is weary. Climb your ladder. You're not Jesus. The problem that Christian people have is the Lord give me anointing to help. You're not Jesus. Who are you helping? You need help. You don't even start climbing your ladder and you're pushing up someone on their ladder. Get selfish. And when you climb the first step on that ladder, Don't you ever look back, woman. You just get the job and you're not permanent. You're not even work for 3 months and you're introducing someone for the job. Wait until you're permanent. Wait until your 2 foot is firm. Sooner or later they take your friend and let your friend pass you. Stay focused. Stay positive. It's very hard to say you should be selfish. But if you don't selfish, I promise you, your closest friend will pull you down. You're not against anyone. You don't hate anyone. But this is my levers. This is my line. You find your line. You with me, somebody? Every one of you that I'm looking at have a mountain to climb. If you're not on the mountain yet, you're about to go up there, or you are there, or you're somewhere going on your way. But all of you have a mountain in front of you. And sooner or later, you'll climb your mountain. Let no one draw you off your mountain. There is a bridge to cross. There is a mountain to climb. There is obstacles to jump. There's hurdles to run. You have to stay focused. Obstacles will come. Problems will come. Tornadoes will come. But you have to stay focused. Most of the time you'll be wounded, but you have to brush it off, get up, and run on. It don't matter how you reach there. You may reach there wounded. You may reach there depressed. You may reach there jumping, creeping, hauling, drawing, whatever you take to reach there. It don't matter. Once you reach the finishing line, you're good. All you need to do is reach there. Some of you have to draw your way there. You're hurting, but you have to gallop, you have to brush it off, and you have to encourage your moments and push on. Every single one of you hit pothole at times. And some of those potholes mess up your rim, burst your tires. But my daughter, it's not over. It's never over. Life goes on. If you check most of these cars on the road, they're driving with patch tires and they're going very fast. Life goes on. Not because you're wounded, that no mean it's over. It's time to brush it off. It's time to gallop. It's time to run on. Today, I come on to take time for you today. Just for you. Forget about mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, niece, nephew. Just take 1 hour and think for you. This is my hour. Where do I go from here? What I need to correct, what I need to move, what I need to pull up, what I need to fix. This is my hour. This is my minute. I need to get it right at this hour so I can head on to the next hour. I need to get it right. What is wrong? Why my car not starting? Why my engine not moving? What is wrong? I need to get it right. Some of you stuck without a job for 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, 3 years, I'm out of a job. Something wrong along the way. You're not supposed to be out of a job for more than 2 months or a month. So something is wrong along the way. The devil have trapped you. The devil have planted you. But today, I realize who I am and I realize who is for me. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. I can rejoice of the sunshiny day. My joy have come this very moment. My joy have come. It just takes a good sensible person to speak some life within your dead situation. So their life can equip your dead situation to come alive. So you can know there is much courage to run on. There is more strength, more ability, more courage to push ahead of time. Life is unfair at times. But you have to live the unfair world and survive. If you don't know how to live the unfair world and survive, you place yourself in big problem. I tell my bishop in Canada, my prophet, I say, God, people who live righteous don't make it in life. He hung up on me and then he called me back and apologized. He said, you know you're talking the truth. I said, if that man who come to see Jesus never bored the hole and come down on the rope, maybe he would die in the crowd. Most of these great men don't come straight to see Jesus, they come by night. We have a program in Maniville that we call Nicodemus appointment. People who don't want to see people come to see the prophet, they pay to send me around the corner. Nicodemus appointment. And we charge them expensive. For we have to hide them, cover them with sheet, peel over their head, to put up some false here over their face to cover them up so people don't see them. We call them Nicodemus appointments, isn't it? Christian people in this time who live righteous don't make it in life. You may curse me. You may want to throw a stone at me. But you have an You go to the embassy and tell them that your uncle and your auntie up there, they won't give you the visa. They say you're going to run away too. You know your auntie don't come back, your uncle don't come back, they run away, but they get the documents, isn't it? And you go tell them, say, your auntie up there, what's his name? When they look at the system and say, oh, he ran away last year. You get nothing. I'm not telling you now to go around the corner. I'm telling you how life is at times. It crooked. It mix up. It blend up. It tie up. But to survive, sometimes you have to close your eyes and wonder if God is real. Isn't it? My daughters and my son, wherever you go in life, as from today, you must make it. My daughter and my son, wherever you go in life after today, you must make it. Don't blame auntie, uncle, mother, father for your situation. Don't blame anyone. For Christian people love to blame people for things that happening. My daddy didn't like me, my mother didn't take care of me, and you start to blame. Don't blame anyone. People reach 21 and be a rich man. You can be a rich man too. Am I right? You must gain common sense from an early age. You must gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from an early age. Education don't make you wise. Education make you fool. You must street smart. What did I say? You must street smart. You must be very wise, very smart. That's why God dispatched Jesus upon the earth in a billion different forms so they could not identify him. And every time Jesus appeared to his disciple, the disciple have to ask him, Jesus, is it you? Why? Because they cannot identify the man. Every time they quint, he changed in a different form. Every time they turn around and turn back, he is a different person. So they will never identify him. Jesus is not green lizard who changed from green to black. Jesus is multiple quickening spirit. The quickening power. That no man upon the earth could identify who Jesus really is. And that's why they come up with two Jesus. And I tell you about the two Jesus. One born of Mary and Joseph, and one fall on the earth by the order of Melchizedek. So it's two Jesus. One have a mother and no father. He born and he died. And one just appeared. He have no origin, no one know where he come from. He just appears to walk the earth and start the mighty things upon earth. Why? Because the earth is the Lord. God can take that tree and turn that tree in Jesus, and Jesus just walk on the tree and start walk. He's awesome. You with me? That's why Herod, Pilate, all these great men could not identify Jesus, so they have to wash their hands of the innocent man's blood, because they said every time you bring the man to me is a different man. So you know what? We close the deal. We can't help you. So if people say, what are you going to do? You have to crucify him. Pilate said, no, we cannot crucify the innocent man. So you know what? Get a bucket of water, give me. I wash my hand of this innocent man's blood, and I give the man to you. You decide if you want to kill him. The people them say, kill him same way. The same people that you feed every day say, kill him same day. Then suppose you could identify the man. Christian people want to eat of their God body and drink of their God blood. I never see so much educated nonsense in my life. How can you be so educated, go to university, go to primary school, high school, basic school, and graduate, and believe that you must eat of your God body, drink of your God blood, and remember, said devil kill him? If you really have that mentality, you're past fool, brother. Never say you're a fool now. But prophet will preach. Look at me, my people. 5 men come up here. Come, deacon. Come, bishop. This is one Jesus. That's the real Jesus we're looking for. When they bring Judas to kiss Jesus, Judas kissed the man. When they handcuff him, he changed to this man. Go back. So the soldiers said, hold on, I never him in kiss. How in change? So they bring him and lock him up. Bring him to Pilate. And his way, when Pilate sit down and sees coming, they say, that's the man, isn't it? But when he reached up to Pilate, he changed to this man. So Pilate said, no, something not going on, something not right. Replay the mirror, replay the camera. Pilate replayed the camera, and the camera showed this man. But when he reached up to Pilate, he changed to this man. Pilate said, no, something not right. Bring him to Herod. We can't deal with this man. Something not right. They bring him to Herod. When Herod see him coming through the lines with the soldiers, he was the right man. Now when he presents himself to Herod, he is this man. Herod said, no, bring him back to Pilate. Something not right. They bring him to Pilate. When they bring him to Pilate, Pilate see him coming, he was his right man. When he reached up, he changed to this man. Pilate said, no, I'm going to wash my hands of this innocent man's blood. This man cannot be identified. So he take the water and he wash his hand. He said, people, I give it back the man. You decide. People them say, crucify him, the man. We no business if you can't identify him. We no business if you don't know him. Just crucify the man. Wicked generation. Crucify an innocent man that cannot be identified. Thank you, my sons. So after they crucify him and they thought that yet it is all over, Jesus started to appear. He appeared to Mary first at the tomb like the God. When Mary looked at the God, Mary saw the God. As Mary started to talk to the God, he said, security, where they lay our Lord Jesus Christ. Then immediately the God turned Jesus. Jesus said, woman, why are you crying? It's me. Go tell my disciple I'm alive. He started to disappear in different form. So Mary ran to his disciple. He appeared to his disciple. Now give me the briar fish. Mark 7. Hey, Bosada. Turn the Bible with me to Mark 7. Read for me.
St. Luke 24, starting at verse 30.
Starting at verse 30.
And it came to pass that as he sat at the meat with them,
And it came to pass as he sat at the meat with them,
he took bread
and
blessed it,
and break, and then give to them, and they eat. Yes, verse 31.
And their eyes were
open,
and they knew him,
and
he vanished out of
and
their sight.
immediately he vanished, he disappeared out of their sight. That's what Jesus we're looking for, not the one that can vanish. Not the one that carry cross and then beat him and kick him and spit on him. And we talk the one that if they look, it disappears. That's the man we're looking for. Continue.
And then they said one to another, did not our hearts burn within us?
Yes, marvelous.
While he talked with us by the way.
This man is awesome.
And while he opened to us the scriptures. And they rose up the same hour and returned to Jerusalem. And found the 11 gathered together. And them that were with them, saying, the Lord is risen indeed, and had appeared to Simon.
Yes.
And they told what things were done in the way.
And they told what things were done into the way, and now he was saying unto them how they be used to break bread. Yes. Give me verse 36.
And as they spake,
started to speak one to another, Jesus
stood
appeared in front of them.
And said unto them,
said, guys, what's up? I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm here.
Peace be unto you.
Immediately they was amazed. They was astonished. They said, how you should be alive? They crucify you. You're dead. Jesus said, no, I'm not dead. I'm here. You can't touch me. Continue.
But they were terrified and affrighted.
And
supposed that they had seen a spirit.
They see a ghost, a spirit. Because when someone died, they moved to the spiritual life. So they said, no, but the man was crucified on the cross. We hear that he's crucified, he's dead, he's a spirit, how is he appearing now? It's not him. Continue.
And he said unto them,
but he said to them,
why are ye troubled?
Why are you troubled?
And why do your thoughts arise in your hearts?
Thoughts arise in your hearts. Behold my hands and my feet. Is it me, myself?
That it is me, myself.
Touch
Handle me and see.
Me.
For a spirit hath not flesh and bones.
Have not flesh and bone
as
that I have. So I'm not dead. Even when Jesus is telling them, spirit don't have flesh and bone like me have. So I'm not dead. It's me, Jesus. It's me. See, touch me. This is the man that you see appear every day. It's me. Continue.
Behold my hands and feet.
Yes.
That it is I. Handle me and see, for a spirit had not flesh and bones, as ye see.
Speak louder.
And when he had thus spoken, he showed them his hands and feet.
He showed them his hands and his feet.
And while they yet wondered and believed not for joy,
they're still wondering. They said, no, it's not you.
And wondered, he said unto them,
have
ye any meat?
He said, I'm going to prove to you that this is me. He said, have you any meat? Have you any food to eat? They said, okay, we have honey and we have boiled fish. He said, give me some. Yes.
And they gave him a piece of boiled fish.
So they gave him a piece of boiled fish.
And of the honeycomb.
And they gave him a piece of honeycomb.
And he took it and did eat before them.
And he started to eat. And Jesus said, nom, 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 I'm eating. He said, you see, I'm alive. Dead people don't eat food. Even when Jesus proved to the disciple that he's alive, they touch his hand, they say, yes, he's alive. They give him food, he eat, he say, you're alive, then still saying dead. Where somewhat ignorant people come from? He said, spirit don't have flesh and bone like I have. And spirit can't eat food. So I'm going to show you, touch me. You see me now? Then give me food to eat now. They give him a piece of boiled fish. He eat it, take out the bone, throw the bone out the door. And they say, still, you're dead. And Christian generation traveled over decade and top of decade and top of decade, preaching and believing that the God's still dead. I don't know where they get the mentality from. The pastor himself didn't understand. And you can't blame the pastor. You know why you can't blame him? Fire. Why you can't blame the pastor? Because this them game. And the pastor can't go above this. That's the problem. The moment the pastor go above this, them say blaspheme. And they give him a caution. They say you're not supposed to add. You're not supposed to take away. So him can't go be above it. If him go be above it, he blasphemes. Good. So, only thing the pastor have to do is do what they said he should do. Is preach this to you. But I, Prophet Rowe, go above it. And I take out. And I put in. Why I do it? Because I'm a bad man. I'm a dangerous man. I walk with power. And I prepare for anything. Do you have a Bible today? You think Mr. Trump know that this is a key to take you to heaven and give it to you? Black people? Why you not go to America to white people? You think Mr. Trump know this is a key to take black people to heaven and make black people have free Bible? You think he might do that? If this was a key to take you to heaven and black people have it, every black man would be shot just to know that they have it. You go over America and you stare at a white woman, so what happened to you? They lock you up for 6 months. And if you come out and be rude, they lock you up for next team for 6 more months. Much less to have the key to go to heaven. Black man, you must be crazy. You go to America, you can't even walk to the door at the white man's store. You can't even walk at the door at the white man's store. Much less to have the white man key to go to paradise. Must be crazy. We'll and come again. Trick them, trick you. So my people, look at me. Love your pastor. Pray for him. Cherish him. But anytime I tell you to read Psalm 51, tell him read it first. Read Psalm 51. And then we get to my text. Read it just like it is. And read it to yourself. I'm going to take the veil off all of you today. Every single one of you, I'm going to take the veil off you. Read.
Have mercy upon me, O God.
Stop right there. Immediately, if you're asking God to have mercy upon you, you're saying that you do something wrong. Am I right? Because there's no way you're going to ask forgiveness unless you do something wrong. Continue. So you're a wrongdoer, you're a thief, you're a scammer, you're a robber, you're a crook. Continue.
According to thy loving kindness.
Yes.
According to the multitude of thy tender mercies.
Continue.
Blot out my transgressions.
Blot out my transgression. That means you do massive bad things. Yes.
Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity.
Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity. Iniquity is wrongdoing.
And cleanse me from my sin.
And sin is dirty doing. That means you are a dangerous man. Continue.
For I acknowledge my transgression.
And you are saying no, you acknowledge that you're doing something wrong. Yes?
And my sin is ever before
And
me.
you're now telling God that you're sinning in front of you. That is very dangerous. Continue.
Against thee
Yes.
only have I sinned,
Talk
and
louder.
done this even in thy sight.
Yes.
That thou may be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest.
Continue.
Behold, I was shapen in iniquity.
Hold on. Wait a little while. God make you in the image and likeness of himself. Royal, peculiar. Awesome. And you know confessing that you were shaped in iniquity. Read over.
Behold, I was shapen in iniquity.
Behold, you what? You were shaped in iniquity. You know what is iniquity? That's iniquity. Crippleness, ugliness, darkness. So 100% of the pastors them curse you. And them don't know better because that's what they give him to teach you. Continue.
And in sin did my mother conceive me.
Read, talk louder, man, make everybody hear.
And in sin did my mother
Read over that
conceive
scripture.
me.
Read over that verse.
Behold, I was shapen in iniquity.
Behold, you were shaped in iniquity. Yes.
And in sin did my mother
And
conceive
in
me.
dirty sin, are your mother involved too? Your mother. My God. Close the Bible. So 100% of Christian people, not even 99.9 no more, 100% were cursed by their pastor. And the poor commander know better because of this damn game. And you don't know better because you follow your leader. Now, hold on, not done yet. I want to get to my text, but something to talk. After he tell you all of this to confess, you make up and say, I want to serve him, Lord. Yes. And you go down on your knees, you say you want to be baptized. Am I right? Yes. So he said, okay, let us come together. Maybe 14, 20, you decide you want to be baptized. Because you want to go up there to heaven, isn't it? Then they bring you to a pool, a river, a sea, whatever they bring you to. This is where the more curse come again. The river is a place where the rich man do him little thing uptown, and it run come downtown. Am I right? Madman bathe night. The people them wash them clothes night. The cow and dog and donkey and goat and hog messy night. And the pastor come and say, no problem, man. God is real, man. God can do all things. He sprinkles some olive oil in the water. Don't get me wrong, I'm baptized night too. Don't get me wrong. I was a cokehead too. And after all of that, he bring you to the pool and he said, okay, we're going to baptize you now to go to heaven. Crack your two nose, dip in the water. I remember when I baptized, I come up making beer nails. Woo! Because I thought it was real. And I started to make it look like me I feel something. Woo! Come on, we have to be real with life. This is your life. It's so jokified, but you have to be real. This is what holds down your generation for years. Mama believe it, grandma believe it, great-grandma believe it, and because of that, we as Grand Picnic believe it and follow it. Now we stay poor, survive poor, live poor, and we believe in a one cocoa full basket. Never get to go to university. Never get to graduate. Because we have to live for the truth of this book. Never could dive out in the water, although crocodile in it, we dive out in there and fight the way through. We have to stand up with faith and wait for Jesus to come. And grandma wait for 96 years and him not come. Mama wait for 90 years and him not come. Sister wait for 70 years and not come. And you come still a wait. Can't buy a car cash for 25 million. Can't build a house for 40 million. Because it's one cocoa we believe in, full basket. You have 6 children and you have prayed for one cocoa full basket. Do you feed 6 children? And all of these dirty water that we go down in. Sometimes some water go in our mouth and we have a solar. We spit out some, but some something with taste. Because all of you, you're going to water, you have a taste. Am I right? Come on, talk to me. Be real. You go in the pool water, more than 500 persons bathe in that pool since morning. And you're going to pool water. At least 300 we in that pool. So if the water used to be here, so when the 300 people we in that pool, the water come here, so. Take me around, I tell you the real thing today. So you have 5% of we in that pool and 95% of water. And 2% of spit. But we're going to spit in the water, we're going to pool, am I right? And then the pastor puts on olive oil and baptize in the pool water. So you go heaven, you come out and make up be nice. Woo! You come out ugly like puss. Problems start take you 2 weeks after, 2 months after, 3 months after. You go up as a pastor from a baptizer problem in my house. The pastor said, you know why? Because from your serving the Lord, the devil is after you. No? When you're serving the Lord, the devil is after you. A curse will get cursed. So the devil cling to you. That's why. When you see the fish in the water, the fly will always follow him, right? But once you take the fish out of the water and put the fish in the hot oil, that demon not coming, am I right? So the devil will fight you. If the pastor take you out of the crowd, out of the curse, and place you in the fire of God, how you still have a problem? The fish will never be touched by the fly again once it's in the hot oil. That fly will only come at the window and say, look at the fish, nice. Look at him smell sweet. Look at him crispy, but the fly not coming. Too hot. The anointing of God too hot for demon to touch you. Hundreds of pastors talk about Prophet Rowe. Hundreds of pastors criticize Prophet Rowe, but none now come. Come now, burn your house. Use a driver and car catch a fire. But now come, but then talk, make up be nice. When you are anointed by God, your manager want to fire you, but he not fire you. Because the power upon the job. A whole heap of woman want your husband, but the power of God upon him. Touch now. Touch now. Every woman come close to your husband, problem take them. For that man was assigned to you from God. As them talk to him for 2 weeks, them say, me nah bother. Me just not feel right. Problem I take them. Once that fish come out of the water and go in that hot oil, no fly come back to that fish. Too hot. The anointing of God too hot for the enemy to touch you. You just a glean, you just a glean, you just a shine, you just a shine. You're baptized for 2 years and you don't have a job, you don't have no husband, nobody don't want you. You get ugly, your teeth them start rotten. Curse and curse you. It's because we're serving the Lord where the devil just a fight with us. No. If you are served God the right, the devil can't fight a woman. Cannot and will not fight God people. The devil don't even want to hear about you. If you serving God the right way, every time the devil your name and get turned off, you run off. Shh. The devil don't want to hear you. The devil don't want to hear nothing but Jesus. The legion said, Jesus, you're here to torment us. Please, send us in the swine. We don't want to come close to you. They're not fighting the man. As I'm talking today, tradition people's eyes start to open and start to realize that something went wrong down the road. Some of you didn't know that something not right, but you could not put your head to it because the pastor when he preach and shake the church. And it feels like there is some power, but there is none. His word was so motivated that you think it was real because him himself didn't know better. So months after month, you eat of him body and you drink of him blood. The tradition mentality, the secret society, use them sons and daughters as sacrifice, eat blood, eat body and drink blood. And you do the same thing, use your father, son, which is your brother, as sacrifice. So you're not better than the secret society. You're the same thing. It's the same thing. Now you know it's time to change your ways. Now you know it's time to change your ways and serve God like God and serve man like man. I clean a church in Manchester. After doing clean church, I feel like I want a lunch, I get hungry. I said, Lord, me just clean your church, fix up a place and map the place. I'm hungry. I wait for half an hour, I don't see nothing happen. I start pulling on that box. Me go sell the box. For me pay. If God not pay me, I go lock the church. Because God will never put you to work without take care of you. Before I disconnect the box, brother knock the door, prophet, I bring you $10,000. More than lunch.
I go to Portland and I hear about pastor, and somebody asked me if they know the name the reverend, and I say yes, I know the pastor, and him said he's a good man and everybody like him. He's a powerful man in Manchester, and if this man never come here, I don't know how some people gonna manage, because some people come here sick and him look about them. And I appreciate him and I respect him. Big up yourself, Prophet. He's a good man, son.
Gentleman son, what gentleman son?
So gentleman son tell me, he said, yes. And he put me back with Master God on my foot. And I love that. And the youth say he's a powerful man. Yeah? So Pastor and Prophet, I respect you up to the ground you walk on. And Master God gave the powers.